Hey guys, it's Cameron, and welcome back to Cameron and Scary, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yeah, welcome back to Cameron and Scary, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You guys are watching this video on, oh yeah, the 30th of January. So yeah, you guys are watching this video on January the 30th. So yes, this video is definitely for the 30th of January. So yes, you guys are watching this video on January the 30th. Yeah, this is for the 30th of January. I hope you guys are all doing well tonight, whatever it is you guys are doing. And I hope you all are having a wonderful night, whatever it is you guys are doing. For tonight's video, I'm going to be reading you guys another scary story that I read. So yeah, I'm going to be reading you guys another scary story that I read. Okay, so this is kind of a creepy story. So this is called White Death. Yeah, this is called White Death. Before I read the story, how do you guys like my other emoji shirt? So yeah, I also got this for Christmas last year. How do you guys like this emoji shirt that I'm wearing that I got for Christmas last year? I think this emoji shirt looks so awesome. I really love this shirt so much. Yeah, I really love my emoji shirt so much. So yeah, how do you guys like my emoji shirt that I'm wearing? I think it looks really nice on me, so yeah, how do you guys like my emoji shirt that I'm wearing? I hope you guys like my other emoji shirt that I'm wearing. I think it looks very nice on me. But anyway, without further ado, let me read you guys my scary, creepy story. So yeah, let me read you guys my creepy story called White Death. Okay, so The White Death is a creepy story about a vengeful spirit in Mexico who hunts down anyone who knows about her existence. So that's what this story is about. So let's get started. I am currently sitting in front of my computer, scared, witless. Every moment could be my last. My friend is here with me, and he is the sole reason why my life is in danger. It might not make sense at first, but let me explain. It all started earlier today when a friend of mine burst into my house and slammed the door behind him. His eyes were wide with fear, and he stood there with his back against the door, breathing heavily. Heavily. I asked him what had happened, and he told me this story. He had been living with his aunt for the past year because his parents were in Mexico. They were doing mission work at a small hospital in southern Mexico. The previous night, a bedraggled man had stumbled through the entrance of the hospital. He was screaming in Spanish and appeared to be out of his mind with terror. They brought him over to a chair and let him sit down as he caught his breath. He told his story in broken English. He claimed that his sister had been killed by something he referred to as a. Okay, it's referred to something I cannot pronounce, so I'm not gonna say it because I cannot pronounce it. So yeah, I'm not gonna say this because I cannot pronounce this part in the story. So I'm not gonna say it because I cannot pronounce it. So let me get back to the story. He kept saying that it was coming from him next. I mean coming for him next. Confused, they asked him who or what who him who or what was looking for him. Fear on his face, he said something that was the White Death. She is the soul of a girl who died years ago. She died year she died by her own hand. She said alone and unloved. She hated life so much that she wanted to remove all the traces of herself from the earth. So great was desire to completely her memory obliterate her memory that she returned from the dead as a vengeful ghost. I mean vengeful spirit, bent all bent on killing all those who know of her existence. She is a dead girl, but not a girl. He said, she's not dead, but not really alive. She has cold black eyes that weep blood. She walks without ever actually seeming to move an inch. She stalks her victims like a wild animal, pursuing them across rivers and valleys, trailing them back to their homes. You are never really aware that she is following you until you hear her tell tell her telltale knock upon your door. Okay, she knocks once for you, which she'll use to pat your own decaying flesh. Twice you for your hair, which she'll garnish between her teeth. 3 times for your bones, which she'll fashion until clubs. 4 times for your heart, which she'll tear out of your chest. 5 times for your teeth, which she'll polish and keep in a box. 6 times for your eyes, which she'll pluck out one by one. 7 times for your soul, which she'll swallow whole. No matter where you go, the white death will track you down and kill you. Wait, no, 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 not kill you. And you will hear her terrible knocking begin on the door. You can try to outrun her, but she's faster than any mortal man. If you flee from your home while she's knocking on your door, she will follow you wherever you go. The terrified man was certain that this thing had killed his sister. He had tried to tell the police about the White Death, but they would not listen. dismissing it as an old wives' tale. Next, he had tried to tell his priest, but the priest immediately shut the door of the church in his face and turned him away. The priest had seen the white death following him. He said and did not want to get involved. With his head in his hands, the frightened man said that the white death follows you forever until you you tell someone else about it. Then it strikes and kills you and begins following the person you told. After finishing the tale, the man stole a car from the mission hospital parking lot and vanished into the night. Apparently, my friend's mother and father had immediately called his aunt and told her about the strange man they had encountered. They asked her if she had ever heard of the White Death. She said she had not, and they proceeded to tell her the story of to tell her the story that the man had told them. The aunt got a phone call later that night. It was the Mexican police. They had told her that the parents had been found dead outside the hospital. They had been torn apart, which is so fudging scary and fudging disgusting too. My friend's aunt had immediately called him at school to break the bad news that him to him as he cried. She told him she couldn't understand what had happened. She recounted the whole story to him, telling him about the strange man who told him, who had turned up in the hospital just hours before his parents were found dead. She told him how the man had given his parents a weird and disturbing story about something called the White Death. When he hung up the phone, he immediately struggled to come to terms with the with what had happened. It almost didn't seem real to him. When he got home after school, he found the front door of his aunt's house standing open. Inside was a trail of blood leading into the kitchen. There on the kitchen floor, he found his aunt's dead body. She had been torn limb from limb. Okay, that part in the story is so fudged up. Yeah, it's fudged up. And it's fudging gross. Yeah, it's fudging gross and fudging disgusting. He ran out of the house and all the way across town, never looking back until he reached my house. As he told me this story, I could hardly believe it. Within the space of a day, his mother, his father, and his aunt had been fudging murdered. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Within the space of a day, his mother, his father, his aunt had been murdered. It all seemed to be far fetched. But before I could utter a word, my friend and I both recoiled in horror as we heard a knocking begin at my front door. We've been staring at the door for an hour now. Neither of us wanted to open it. the knocking is still going on, growing louder and louder. She never gives up. She never quiets. I think she wants to scare us. My friend and I think she wants us to blame each other, and I do. I blame my friend. It's all his fault. He should never have told about her. As I sit here in my house beside my friend, both of us listening to that hideous knocking growing I mean, ever louder, growing ever louder. I wish a lot of things. I wish she had, I wish she had killed my friend before he reached my house. If he had ever, if he never been able to tell me about her, I wouldn't be in danger now. I'm sorry I ever met him. And I'm sorry for you too. I'm sorry I made you read this story. I'm sorry I ever told you about the White Death, because now that you know about her, she'll be coming for you next. Okay, now that's how this story goes. Yeah, that's how this story goes. Yeah, that's how this story goes. Now that's the story of the White Death. Yeah, that is the story of the White Death. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my creepy story. If you guys enjoyed my creepy story, then give me a big old thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. And subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, so you guys don't miss a new video I post every single week. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. And don't forget to stay creepy.